Do you know how to properly protect your corporate data when an employee leaves? It's inevitable. Throughout the existence of your organization, you'll be continuously onboarding and offboarding employees. When employees offboard, they not only take their skills and knowledge with them, but they could potentially take your company data as well. In fact, the most common threat to data security isn't security breaches by hackers. It's employees leaving an organization and taking info with them. This is where protecting corporate data comes into play. I'm Noel, and in today's video, we'll discuss how you can better protect your corporate data when an employee inevitably leaves your company. Although getting a new employee to sign a non-disclosure agreement is a great start, it's not enough on its own to protect your organization. What corporations really need is to follow a step-by-step process for offboarding employees successfully and safely. To ensure the data accessed and collected during someone's employment is secure, just follow these necessary steps. The first step to protecting your corporate data when an employee offboards is to collect all their company-issued electronic devices. This is usually a pretty straightforward part of the process. However, with remote workers, you'll have to do a bit of extra work to gather all their equipment from home. If employees are close to the office, they can simply bring in the devices and drop them off. If an employee is farther away, you can have HR send them packing materials with prepaid shipping labels. This way they can send in the devices with as little hassle as possible. A challenge may arise, however, if employees use their own devices to access company data. Since you can't simply take the whole device, you have to wipe them clean of any sensitive company info while keeping their private information and files stored. For this reason, having the company wipe former employees' personal devices might be nerve-wracking. Be very transparent about the process and make sure everyone is on the same page. Another step to take in protecting corporate data is to be on the lookout for red flags. Protecting data is more than just gathering the physical assets like computers and smartphones. You'll also need to retrieve and protect credentials and data. This step can be implemented when you onboard a team member. Give them the proper clearance and accessibility they need to fulfill their specific job and no more. This limits their access to confidential info that they can potentially take with them elsewhere. When an employee leaves the company, start by disabling their access to company systems such as computers, security, and email. Your human resources and IT teams should partner together to change all passwords used by the departing employee to access data on the company network. If you want a tool to make your data protection process easier, look no further than Jotform Enterprise. Jotform Enterprise allows multiple user access to a single account from different devices. An administrator controls the access, so when it comes time for an employee to leave the company, the admin can disable their access and assign their role to someone else in no time. Promptly making changes is what protecting data is all about. The final important step in protecting your corporate data is auditing. When an employee leaves, audit the activities of all employees. It's important to keep a keen eye on departing employees as well as those who aren't leaving. Some suspicious activities to look for are bulk file copying, multiple attempts at accessing unauthorized data, and strange or uncommon timing of remote access attempts. Any of these can be an indication of a potential data breach. It's inevitable. You'll have employees leave your organization. When they do, make sure to keep data security a top priority. Plan ahead by creating a great offboarding process. Let's review. Include these 3 steps in your employee offboarding to keep corporate data protected. Collect all the company-issued devices either in person or via mail. Look out for red flags like continuing to access company networks and files. Make sure to audit the activities of those leaving the company as well as those still employed for any suspicious activity. Until next time, I'm Noel with Jotform. Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe to our channel.